shows, I've never seen a house packed like this. So you all broke a record tonight. So thank you for being a part of that. I assume a lot of you weren't able to get playbills, but I'll give you the rundown in short. So this is Shakespeare's Midsummer Night's Dream. It's one of his earliest works. It's a comedy. It features people falling in love with each other, as many Shakespeare plays involve. But specifically, there's fun forms of magic involved where certain characters will put some kind of flower on some characters and then make them fall in love with other people rather than the ones that they're actually in love with. So goofy things happen. So that's essentially what you need to know about the plot itself. A lot of it takes place in the forest. There's like 3 different distinct groups of people. There's like kind of the royals, who are like kind of the upper crust of the city of Athens, as the play is set in Athens. There's the group of characters known as the mechanicals. They are characters who are trying to perform a play, like within this play, so it's very meta. And then there's also the fairies who inhabit the forest and use magic to do really fun stuff. I love this comedy. I love Shakespeare, and I love that, the fact that we can still perform Shakespeare 400 years after it was written is a testament to how enduring the humor is, but also a testament to how adaptable it is. We have adapted the play with a bit of a modern twist. The language is still entirely Shakespeare's own, but you'll experience throughout the night various, just hints of flavor that just give it a modern touch that are actually really funny. As regards comedy itself, I just love that comedy is just a beautiful way to get people to laugh together. I found this quote by looking up quotes about comedy this morning that reads, "Comedy, we may say, is society protecting itself with a smile." We just want to, this is our gift to you this week. We want everyone to smile and to bring it outside of the theater with them this weekend. So with that, without further ado.
Now, fair Hippolyta, our wedding draws near. 4 happy days bring in another moon. But oh, methinks how slow this old moon wanes.
4 days will quickly steep themselves in night, and 4 nights will quickly dream away the time. And the moon, like to a silver bow, new bent in heaven, shall behold the night of our solemnities.
Hippolyta, I wooed thee with my sword, and won thy love doing thee injuries. But I will wed thee in another key, with pomp, with triumph, and with revelling.
Happy, Theseus, our renowned duke.
Thanks, good Aegeus. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I, with complaint against my child, my daughter, Hermia. Stand forward, Demetrius. My noble lord, this man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander. And my gracious duke, this man hath stolen the heart of my child. Thou, Lysander, thou hast given her poems and interchanged love tokens with my child. Thou hast, by moonlight at her window, sung. With cunning hast thou stolen my daughter's heart, taking her obedience, which is due to me, into stubborn harshness. And so, my gracious duke, be it so she will not before your grace consent to marry Demetrius. I beg the ancient privilege of the Athens, as she is mine, I may dispose of her. She must obey me and marry this fine gentleman. Or, according to our laws, she must die.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid, to you your father should be as a god. He has all the power and you have none. Besides, I know not what your problem here is. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself he is, but your father demands you marry the other.
I would my father looketh, but with my eyes.
Rather, your eyes must see things as your father sees them.
But I beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die, or else to be forever exiled. Forever from the society of man as a nun, a lonely servant to the altar of the goddess Diana.
So I must either die or become a nun?
These are your only choices.
Well, then I will die if those are my choices, for I will never consent to marry a man I love not.
Take time to pause, and 4 days from now, the same day I marry my sweet Hippolyta, upon that day, either be prepared to die for disobedience against your father's will, or else to wed Demetrius, as he would.
Relent, sweet Hermia, and Lysander, yield thy praised title to my sovereign right.
You have her father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. Why not marry him?
Scornful Lysander, true he hath my love, and what is mine by love shall render him, and she is mine, and all my right of her I do estate unto Demetrius.
I am, my lord, as well derived as he, as well possessed. My love is more than his, my fortunes everywhere as fairly ranked, if not advantage, as Demetrius, in which this is more than all these boasts can be. I am beloved of beauteous Hermia. Why should I not then prosecute my right? Demetrius, I'll swear to his head, made love to Nadar's daughter, Helena, and he won Helena's heart, and she, sweet lady, loves, devoutly loves, and dotes in idolatry upon this sotted and fickle man.
Goodness.
Whoa! I must confess that I have heard so much, and with Demetrius thought to have spoken thereof, but being so overfull of my upcoming marriage, my mind did lose it. But Demetrius, come, and come, Aegeus, you shall go along with me. I have some private schooling for you both. As for you, fair Hermia, look you arm yourself, either to fit your fancies to your father's will, or else what lays of Athens yields you up. And to no extent we may extenuate, either to death or to a vow of single life. Come, Hippolyta. What cheer, my love? Demetrius and Aegeus, come along. I've marriage plans to arrange, and you must help me with the arrangements.
With duty and desire follow you.
Hermia.
How now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale? How chance the roses there do fade so fast?
Be like for want of rain, for which I could well beteem them from the tempest of mine eye.
The course of true love never did run smoother. A good persuasion. Therefore, hear me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt, a dowager of great revenue. She hath no child. From Athens is her house remote 7 leagues, and she respects me as her only son. There may I marry thee, and to that place as sharp a Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me, then steal forth thy father's house tomorrow night, and in the wood, a league without the town, there will I stay for thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee by Cupid's strongest bow, by all the promises that ever men broke, and numbered more than ever women spoke. In that place thou hast appointed me tomorrow, truly will I meet with thee.
Keep promise, love. Oh, look, here comes Helena.
He loves me. He loves me not. God's me, fair Helena, whither away?
Call you me fair? Not fair again, I'd say.
Demetrius loves your beauty.
Oh, happy beauty!
Your eyes are stars to him, your voice he adores.
If I only had your face, your voice, your charms, then Demetrius would love me and not you.
Oh, teach me how you look.
And with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius' heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
Oh, that your frowns would teach my smile such skill.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
Oh, that my prayers would such affections move.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hated me.
His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
None but your beauty. Would that fault were mine?
Take comfort, he no more shall see my face. For tomorrow my Lysander and myself shall escape this place.
Helena, to you our minds we will unfold. Tomorrow night, when darkness comes, through through Athens' gates have we devised to run away.
And in the woods, there often you and I upon faint primrose beds were wont to lie, emptying our bosoms of their counsel sweet. There, my Lysander and myself shall meet, and thence from Athens turn away our eyes to seek new friends and stranger companies. So, farewell, sweet Helena, pray thou for us, and good luck grant thee thy Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander, for we must starve our sight from lovers' food till tomorrow, deep midnight.
I will, my love. Helena, adieu. As you love him, may Demetrius dote of you.
Oh. How happy does Hermia seem to be? Through Athens, I am thought as fair as she. But what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He would not know what all but he do know. And as he errs, doting on Hermia's eyes, so I err, doting on his qualities. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is winged Cupid painted blind. Nor hath love any judgment taste, wings in no eyes figure unheedy haste, and therefore is love said to be a child, because in choice he's so oft beguiled. Before Demetrius doted on Hermia's eyes, he hailed down oath that he only was mine. But when this hail some heat from Hermia felt, so he dissolved, and the showers of oaths did melt. I will go. I will tell them of Hermia's flight. Then to the wood will tomorrow will Demetrius go in the night, pursuing her, and I will go pursuing him. I will betray my friend Hermia because I have no choice. My love for Demetrius is so strong it makes me weak. Then to the woods my true love I will seek.
Is all of our company here?
Oh, you were best to call them generally, man by man, according to the script.
Ah, of course. Here is the script of every man's name who was thought throughout all of Athens to be fit to play in our play before the Duke and the Duchess at the wedding day tonight.
Yes, first, good Peter Quinn, say what the play treats upon, then read the names of the actors, and so go to a point.
Mary, our play is the most lamentable comedy and most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
A very good piece of work, I assure you. Now, good Peter Quince, call forth your actors by the scroll. Masters, spread yourselves.
Answer as I call you. Nick Bottom, the Weaver.
Ready! Name what part I am for, and proceed.
Nick Bottom, you are to play Pyramus.
What is Pyramus? A lover or a tyrant?
He is the lover who kills himself most gallant for love.
I will call for some tears in the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms. I will condole in some measure.
Francis Flute, the bellows vendor. Here, Peter Quince. Flute, you want to take Thisbe onto you.
Ah, and what is Thisbe, a wandering knight?
She is the lady who Pyramus must love.
Nay, faith! Let me not play a woman. I have a beard coming.
That's all one. You can play it in a mask and speak in as small of a voice as you like.
Ooh, and I may hide my face. Let me play Thisbe too. I'll speak in a monstrous little voice.
Thisbe, Thisbe.
Ah, Pyramus, lover dear.
Now Thisbe dear and lady dear.
No, no. You must play Pyramus, and you must play Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Robin Starveling, the tailor.
Here, Peter Quince.
You must play Pyramus's mother. Tom Snout, the tinker.
One moment. Here, Peter Quince.
You, Pyramus's father. Myself, Thisbe's father. Snug the joiner. You are to play the lion. And here I hope is a play well fitted.
Have you the lion's part written? Pray, if it be, give it to me, for I'm slow of study.
You may do it extempore, it is nothing but roaring.
Ooh, let me play the lion too. I will roar, that I may do any man's heart good to hear it. I will roar, that I shall make the Duke say, let him roar again. Let him roar again.
You would do it so terribly that the Duchess and all the ladies would shriek, and that were enough to hang us all.
That would hang us every moment of the time. I grant you, friends, that if we should frighten the Duchess and the ladies out of their wits, they would have no more discretion but to hang us. But I will aggravate my voice, that I will roar you as gently as any suckling dove. I will roar you to any nightingale.
You can play no other part but Pyramus! For Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, a lovely man, as one shall see in a summer day, a most gentleman-like man. Therefore you needs play Pyramus.
Oh, well, I will undertake it. What beard were I best to discharge it in?
Whatever you will.
I will play it in either your straw-colored beard, your orange tawny beard, or your purple and grain beard.
Yeah, so here are your scripts. Gentlemen, I request you, entreat you, desire you to know them by tomorrow, and meet me in the palace wood, a mile without the town. There we shall rehearse.
There we shall rehearse, most obscenely and courageously. Take pains. Be perfect. Adieu.
The Duke's oak we meet.
Enough. Hold her, cut bowstrings.
Aye, aye.
How now, spirit? Whither wander you?
Through hill over dale, through bush through briar, through park over pale, through flood through fire. I do wander everywhere, swifter than the moon's spear. I serve the fairy queen to do her orbs upon the green. The cowslips tall her pensioners be, their gold coats spots you see. Those be rubies, fairy favors, and their freckles live their savors. Must go seek some dewdrops here, hang a pearl on every cowslip's ear. Farewell, thou lawless spirits, I'll be gone. Our queen and all our elves can hear anon.
The king doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed the queen comes not within his sight, for Oberon is passing fell and wrath, because that she, as her attendant hath, a lovely boy stolen from an Indian king. Oh, she never had so sweet a changeling, and jealous Oberon would have the child, a knight of his train, to trace the forest wild. But she, perforce, withholds the loved boy, crowns him with flowers, and makes him all her joy. And now they never meet in grove or green, near fountains clear or spangled starlight sheen. Oh, the king and queen do quarrel so, we live in fear to see their anger grow.
Their eye mistake your shape in making white. Else you are that shrewd and knavish sprite called Robin Goodfellow. Are not you he that frights the maidens of the villagery, skim milk and sometimes labor in the corn, and bootless make the breathless housewife turn, and sometimes make the drink to bear no born, mislead night wanderers laughing at their harm? Those that hobgoblin call you a sweet puck. You do their work and they shall have good luck. Are not you he?
Thou speakest aright. I am that merry wanderer of the night. I jest to Oberon and make him smile, when I a fat and bean-fed horse beguile, neighing in likeness of a filly foal. Oh, and sometimes their guy in a gossip's bowl, in the very likeness of a roasted crab. Then, when she drinks, oh, against her lips I bob, and on her withered dewlap pour the ale. Ooh, the wisest ant telling the saddest tale. Sometimes for a 3-footed stool mistaketh me. Then I slip from her bosom, down falls she, and Taylor cries, and falls into cough. And then the whole choir hold their hips and laugh, and wax it in their mirth, and knees and swear, a merrier hour was ne'er wasted here. But room, fairy, here comes Oberon.
And here my mistress, that he were gone.
Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What? Jealous? Oberon? Very skip hence. I forsworn his bed and company.
Tarry, rash wanton. Am I not thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady. But I know when thou hast stolen away from fairyland. Have you come to see your sweetheart Hippolyta, wedded to Theseus? And you come to wish their bed joy and prosperity?
How canst thou thus for shame, Titania? Glance at my credit with Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love to Theseus. When Theseus marries Hippolyta, it is you who will feel great hurt.
Why must we always be fighting?
The answer to this lies in you. Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set your heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the child of me. His mother was a votaress of my order, and for her sake do I rear her boy, and for her sake I will not part with him.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding day. If you will join in our moonlight revels, go with us. If not, shun me and I will spare your haunts.
Give me that boy, and I'll go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom. I must away. We shall fight downright if I longer stay.
Well, go thy way. Thou shalt not from this grove till I torment thee for this injury. My gentle Puck, come hither. Thou rememberest, since once I sat upon a promontory, and heard a mermaid on a dolphin's back uttering such dulcet and harmonious breath that the rude sea grew civil at her song. And certain stars shot madly from their spheres to hear the sea maid's music.
Yeah, I remember.
That very time I saw, though thou couldst not, flying between the cold moon and the earth, Cupid, with his bow, shot his shaft. Yet marked I where the bolt of Cupid fell. It fell upon a western flower, before milk white, now purple with love's wound. And maidens call it love and idleness. Fetch me that flower, the herb I showed thee once, the juice of it on sleeping eyelids laid, will make man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature that it sees. Bring me this herb, and be thou here again ere the Leviathan can swim a league.
I'll put a girdle right about the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this flower, I'll watch Titania when she is asleep, and drop the liquor of it into her eyes.
The next thing then she waking looks upon, be it on bear or bull or lion or wolf, on meddling monkey or on busy ape, she will pursue with the soul of love. And ere I take this charm from off her sight, I'll make her render up the boy to me. But who comes? I am invisible, and will overhear their conference.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where's Lysander and fair Hermia? The one I'll slay, the other slave me. Thou toldst me they were stolen unto this wood, and here I am, and woe within this wood, because I cannot meet my Hermia. Hence, get thee gone and follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant. You pull me towards you because I love you.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair, or do I not? And plain as truth tell you, I do not, nor I cannot love you.
And even for that do I love you the more. Demetrius, I am your spaniel, and the more you tempt me, the more I will fawn on you. Use me as by your spaniel, and Demetrius, neglect me, spurn me, lose me. Only give me leave, unworthy as I am, to follow you. What worse place can I beg in your love? And yet, a place of high respect with me, than to be used as you use your dog.
You do impeach your modesty much, to leave the city, and to commit yourself into the hands of one that loves you not. To trust the opportunity of night, and the ill counsel of a desert place with the rich birth of your virginity.
Your virtue is my privilege, that it is not night when I see your face. Therefore I think I'm not in the night, nor doth this wood like worlds of company, for you and my respect are all the world. Then how can it be said that I am alone in the wood, when all the world is here to look on me?
I'll run from thee, and hide thee in the brakes, and leave thee to the mercy of wild beasts.
The wildest had not such a heart as you. Run where you will, yet I will follow.
I'll not stay thy questions. Let me go. For if thou follow me, do not believe but I shall do thee mischief in the wood.
I in the temple, in the town, in the field, Demetrius, you do me mischief. Fie, Demetrius.
Fare thee well, nymph. Before Demetrius leaves this grove, thou shalt flee him, and he will seek thy love. Is thou the flower there?
Aye.
Welcome, wanderer.
There it is.
I pray thee, give it to me. I know a bank where the wild time blows. There sleeps Titania some time of the night. And with the juice of this I'll streak her eyes and make her full of hateful fantasies. Take thou some of it, and seek through this grove a sweet Athenian lady's in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do it when the next thing he espies may be the lady. Thou shalt know him by the Athenian garments he hath on. Effect it with some care, that he may prove more fond on her than she upon her love. And look thou meet me ere the first cock crow.
Oh, fear not, my lord, your servant shall do so.
While clamorous owl nightly hoots and wanders, at our quaint spirits keep yourself away so that I may rest.
What thou seest when thou dost wake, do it for thy true love take. Love and languish for his sake. Be it lynx, or cat, or bear, pard, or boar with bristled hair. In thine eye it shall appear, when thou wakest it is thy dear. Wake when some vile thing is near.
stay. We'll rest us if you think it good, and tarry for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander, find you out of bed, for I, upon this bank, shall rest my head.
One trough shall serve as a pillow for us both. One bed, one heart, two bosoms, and one trough.
Nay, good Lysander, for my sake, my dear, lie further off yet. Do not lie so near.
Oh, take the sense sweet of my innocence. Love takes the meaning in love's conference. I mean that my heart unto yours is knit, so that the one heart we can make of it. Two bosoms interchained with an oath, so then two bosoms in a single trough, and by your side no bedroom need deny. For lying so, Hermia, I do not lie.
Lysander riddles very prettily. No, much beshrew my manners and my pride. Hermia meant to say Lysander lied, but gentle friend, for love and for modesty, lie further off in human decency. Such separation, as well may be said, becomes of a virtuous bachelor and a maid. So far be distant, and good night, sweet friend. Thy love ne'er alter till life's bitter end.
Amen, amen, to that fair prayer say I, and I in life when I in loyalty. Here is my bed. Sleep give thee all his rest.
With half that wish, the wisher's eyes be pressed.
Through the forest I have gone, but Athenian, found I none on whose eyes I might approve this flower's force and stirring love. Night and silence. Oh. But who is here? Garments of Athens he does wear. Ah, this is he, my master said, despise the Athenian maid. And hear the maiden sleeping sound on the dank and dirty ground. Oh, pretty soul, she dares not lie near this lack love, this ill courtesy. Churl, upon thy eyes I throw all the power this charm doth owe. When thou wake, let love forbid, sleep his seat on thy eyelid. So awake when I am gone, for I must now to Oberon.
Stay, though thou kill me, sweet Demetrius.
I charge thee hence and follow me no more.
Oh, wilt thou darkly leave me? Do not so.
Stay on thy peril, I alone will go.
I am out of breath in this fond chase. The more my prayer, the lesser is my grace. Happy is Hermia, wheresoever she lies. For she has blessed and attractive eyes. How came her eyes so bright? Not with salt tears. If so, my eyes are more oftener watched than hers. No. No. I am as ugly as a bear. For beasts that made me to run away for fear. Therefore no marvel though Demetrius do. As a monster fly my presence this. What wicked disassembling glads of mine made me compare with Hermia's fiery eyes! Ow! But who is here? Lysander, on the ground. I see no blood, no wound. Dead? Or asleep. Lysander, if you love, good sir, awake.
Interrupt the fire, I will for thy sweet sake. Transparent Helena, nature shows art, and through thy bosom makes me see thy heart.
Oh,
Where is Demetrius? While fit to words that vile name to perish on my sword.
Say not so, Lysander, say not so. What though he love your Hermia, Lord? What though? Yet Hermia still loves you. Be content.
Content with Hermia? No, I do repent of the tedious minutes with her I've spent. Not Hermia, but Helena I love, who would not change a raven for a dove. The will of man is by his reason swayed, and reason says, you are the worthier maid. Things growing are not ripe until their season, and I, being young, till now ripe not to reason, and touching now to the point of human skill, reason becomes the marshal of my will, and leads me to your eyes, where I overlook love's stories written by love's richest book.
Wherefore was I to this king mockery born? When at your hands did I deserve such scorn? Is it not enough? Is it not enough, young man, that I can never, nor ever can, deserve a sweet look from Demetrius's eye? But you must flout my insufficiency? Good troth, you do me wrong, good sir, you do in such disdainful manner me to woo. But fare ye well. Perforce I must confess, I thought you lord of more true gentleness. Oh, that a lady of one man be refused, should of another be so abused.
She sees not. Hermia! Hurry asleep thou there, and never mayest thou come Sander near. For at surfeit of the sweetest things, the deepest loathing to the stomach brings. And with all my powers, dress your love and might to honor Helena and to be her knight.
Help me, Lysander, help me. Do thy best to pluck this crawling serpent from my breast. Oh, I be for pity. What a dream was here. Lysander, look how I do quake with fear. Methought a serpent ate my heart away, and you sat smiling at his cruel prey. Lysander? What? Removed? Lysander? Lord? What? Out of hearing? Gone? No sound? No word? Speak. And if you hear, speak of all loves. I swoon almost with fear. No? Well, then I perceive you all not nigh. Either death or you, I'll find immediately.
Are we all met? Pat, here's a marvelous convenient place for our rehearsal. This green plot shall be our stage. This hawthorn brake our tiring house. And we will do it in action, as we will do it before the Duke.
Good Peter Prince.
What say thou, bully bottom?
There are some things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword to kill himself.
What?
Which the ladies cannot abide.
Oh, the ladies.
How answer you that?
That's a perilous fear.
I believe we must leave the killing out when all is done.
Oh, well, not a witch. I have a device to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let the prologue say that we will do no harm with our swords, and that Pyramus is not killed indeed. And, for the more better assurance, let it say that Pyramus is not Pyramus. She-Bottom the Weaver. This will put them out of fear.
Very well, we shall have such a prologue, and let us write it in 8 and 6.
No, make it 2 more. Let it be written in 8 and 8.
But won't the ladies be afraid of a lion?
Ooh, I fear it, I promise you.
Masters, we ought to consider with ourselves. To bring in, God shield us, a lion among ladies is a most dreadful thing. For there's not a more fearful wildfowl than your lion living. And we ought to look to it.
Therefore, we need another prologue that says, he is not a lion!
Nay. He must name his name, and half his face must be visible through the lion's neck. And he must speak through it, saying this or to the same effect. Ladies, or fair ladies, I would entreat you, or I would request you, or I would desire you, not to fear, not to tremble. My life for yours, if I come forward as a lion, 'twere pity on my life. I am no such thing. I am a man, as other men are. And then plainly let him name his name, and explain that he is, in fact, Snug, the joiner.
Very well, then we will have it done as such. But there are 2 hard things. We must have moonshine in this chamber, for, as the story goes, Pyramus and Thisbe did speak by the light of the moon.
Doth the moon not shine the night we play our play?
Ooh, a calendar. Look in the almanac. Find out moonshine. Find
Of
out
course.
moonshine.
Oh, it doth shine on that night.
Thank God.
Excellent. Then we may leave a casement of the great chamber window where we play our play open, and the moon may shine in at the casement.
Or else, we must have some person or other with a lantern and a bush of thorns say he comes to present or to disfigure the character of the moon. Ah, you. Great, but then there's another difficult thing. We must have a great wall in this chamber, for, as the story goes, Pyramus and Thisbe did speak through the crack of a wall.
How do we move a wall? What say you, Bob?
Some man or other must present wall, and let him have some loam and some plaster and some rough cast about him, and he may come forth and hold himself so as to form the crack through which Pyramus and Thisbe shall whisper.
This one.
Yes!
Great. Very well then. Let us rehearse. Sit down, every mother's son. Pyramus, once you've spoken your part, enter into that brick. And so, everyone according to his cue.
What hempen homespuns have we swaggering here? So near the cradle of the fairy queen. Oh, what a play towards. Okay. I'll be an auditor. An actor too, if I see cause.
Speak, Pyramus. Thisbe, come forth.
Thisbe, thy flowers of odious savor.
No. Oh, odors. Odors.
Thisbe, thy flowers of odors savor sweet. So hath thy breath, my dearest Thisbe dear. But hark! A voice! Stay there but a while, and by I will to thee appear.
Okay. A stranger Pyramus, the ne'er play here.
Must I speak now? Ah, yes, very musty, for you must understand. He has gone because he has heard a voice and will come back again soon.
Most radiant Pyramus!
Yes!
Most lily white of hue!
Yes!
As red rose on triumphant briar! Most brisky juvenile and ink! Most lovely you! As true as horse, that yet would never tire! I'll meet thee, Pyramus, at Ninny's tomb!
Ninus's tomb. You speak all your parts at once. That part you say to Pyramus. You're saying everything, cues and all. Pyramus, come, your cue is past. Your cue is never tire.
As true as horse, and yet would never tire!
If I were better, Thisbe.
Oh my God!
I'll follow you. I'll lead you back around. Through bog, through bush, through brake, through briar. Sometimes a horse I'll be. Sometimes a hound, a hog, a headless bear, a fire, a neigh, and roar and burn like horse, hound, hog, bear, fire, at every turn.
How it changed. What do I see?
What do you see, huh? You see an asset of your own, do you?
An asset! Oh!
Oh, bottom! Thou art translated! Oh my God!
I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me. to frighten me if they could. But I will not stir from this place, do what they can. I will walk up and down here and make a great noise, that they shall see I am not afraid.
Angel, raise me from my flowery bed. I pray thee, sweet, gentle mortal, speak again, for mine ears much enamored by thy voice, eyes enthralled by thy shape. And thy true virtue perforce both move me on the first view to say and to swear I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, that you should have little reason for that. And yet, to tell the truth, reason and love keep little company together nowadays. The more the pity that some honest neighbors will not make them friends. Nay, I can jest upon occasion.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so neither. But if I have wood enough to get out of this wood, I have enough to serve my own turn.
Out of this wood, so not desirous to go. I am a spirit of no common rate. The summer still doth tend upon my state, and I do love thee. Therefore, go with me. I'll give thee fairies to tend upon thee, and fetch thee jewels from the deep, and sing while thou on pressed flowers dost sleep. And I'll purge thy mortal grossly so that thou will like an airy spirit go. Peace blossom, cobweb, moth, and mustard seed.
Ready.
And I.
And I. And I.
Where shall we go?
Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Hopper his locks and gambol in his eyes, feed him with apricots, dewberries, purple grapes, green figs, and mulberries, and pluck the wings of painted butterflies to fan the moonbeams from his sleeping eyes. Not to mouths and do him graces. Hail, Morno. Hail.
Hail. Hail.
I cry your worship's mercy. I beseech your worship's name.
Cobweb.
I shall desire you more of good acquaintance, Master Cobweb. If I cut my finger, I shall make heed of thee. Your name, honest gentleman.
Peace blossom.
Commend me to good Master Peascod, your father, and good Mistress Squash, your mother. Your name, sir?
Mustard seed.
I shall desire you more of good acquaintance, good Master Mustard Seed.
Come, lead him to my bower. The moon methinks looks with the watery eye, and when she weeps, weeps every little flower, lamenting some enforced chastity. Tie up my love's tongue and bring him silently.
I wonder if Titania be awake. Then what it was that next came in her eye, which she must dote on in extremity. Ah, here comes my messenger. How now, mad spirit? What night rule about this haunted grove?
My mistress, with a monster, is in love. Near to her close and consecrated bower, while she was in her dull and sleeping hour, approved patches, rude mechanicals that were bred upon Athenian stalls, were met together to rehearse a play intended for great Theseus' nuptial day. The shallowest thick-skin of that barren sport, who, Pyramus, presented in their sport, forsook his sea and entered in a break. When I did him a disadvantage take, an ass's knoll I fixed upon his head. Oh, anon, Thisbe must be answered. So forth my mimic comes. Oh, when they him spy, so at his sight, away his fellows fly. And at our stamp, here o'er and o'er one falls, he murder cries, and help from Athens calls. Their senseless weep, lost with their fears, this strong made senseless things begin to do them wrong. For briars and thorns at their apparel did snatch, some hats, some sleeves, from yielders all things catch. I led them on in this distracted fear, and left, oh sweet Pyramus, translated there, when, at that moment, so came to pass, Titania awake, and straightway loved an ass. Pretty good.
This falls out better than I could divide. But hast thou yet latched the Athenians' eyes with the love juice, as I did bid thee do?
That is finished too. I took him sleeping. Ooh, and the Athenian woman by his side. So when you wake, of course she must be eyed.
Stand close. This is the same Athenian.
Ooh, this is the lady. Ooh, this is not the man.
Oh, I rebuke you, him that loves you so. Lay breath so bitter are your bitter foe.
Now, out of a chide, but I should use thee worse. For thou, I fear, hast given me cause to curse. If thou hast slain Lysander in his sleeping o'er shoes, in blood then plunge in the deep and kill me too. It cannot be but thou hast murdered him. So should the dead look, so dead, so grim.
So should the murder look, and so should I. Pierce through the heart of your stern cruelty. Yet you, the murderer, look as bright, as clear, as yonder Venus in her glimmering sphere.
What's this to my Lysander? Where is he? Oh, good Demetrius, wilt thou give him heed?
I had rather give his carcass to my hounds.
Out, dog! Out, cur! Thou hast driven me past the bounds of a maiden's patience. Hast thou slain him then? Henceforth never to be numbered among men. Oh, once tell true, even for my sake. Durst thou have looked upon him being awake, and hast thou killed him sleeping? Oh, brave touch! Could not a word. An adder do so much. An adder did it from a doubler tongue than thine, thou serpent! Never adder stung.
You spend your passion on a misprized mood. I am not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead. For aught that I can tell.
I pray thee, good Demetrius, then tell me that he is well.
If I could. What can I get therefore?
A privilege, never to see me more, and from thy hated presence part I so. See me no more, whether he be dead or no. Wait.
There is no use following her in this fierce vein. Therefore, for a while I will remain. So sorrow's heaviness doth heavier grow. For debt that bankrupt sleep doth sorrow owe, which now in some slight measure it will pay, if for his tender here I make some stay.
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite, and laid the love juice on some true love's sight. About the wood go swifter than the wind, and Helena of Athens look thou find, all fancy 6 years and pale of cheer, with sighs of love that cost the fresh blood dear. By some illusion see thou bring her here, I'll charm his eyes, again she do appear.
I go, look how I go. Swifter than the arrow from the Tartar's bow.
Flower of this purple dye, hit with Cupid's archery, sink an apple of his eye. When his love he doth espy, let her shine as gloriously as the Venus of the sky. When thou wakest, if she be by, beg of her for remedy.
Ooh, captain of our fairy band, Helena is your hand, and the youth must by me so pleasing for a lover's fee. Shall we their fond pageancy? Lord, what fools these mortals be!
Stand aside. The noise they make will cause Demetrius to awake.
Ooh, then we'll two at once woo one. That must needs be sport alone, for those things do best please thee that befall preposterously.
Why should you think that I should wound scorn? Scorn and derision never come in tears. Look, when I vow, I weep, and thou so born. In their nativity all truth appears. How can these things in me seem scorn to you, bearing the badge of fate to prove them true?
You do advance your cunning more and more. When truth kills truth. Oh, devilish holy frame! These vows are Hermia's. Will you give her or wait oath, and you will nothing weigh? These vows to her and me put in 2 scales will even weigh, and both as light as tails.
I had no judgment when to her I swore.
Nor none in my way now you give her or.
Demetrius loves her, and he loves not you.
Oh, Helena, goddess, nymph, perfect, divine, to what, my love, shall I compare thine eye? Crystal is muddy. Oh, how ripened shall thy lips, those kissing cherries tempting grow. That pure congealed white, eye tar snow, that by the eastern wind turns to a crow, and thou hopes that thy hand. Oh, let me kiss this princess of pure white, the seal of bliss.
No, fight! Oh,
I see you all are to set against me for your arrogance. If you were civil and knew courtesy, you would not do me this much injury. You do not hate me, as I know you do, but you must join in souls to mock me too. If you were men, as men you are in show, you would not use a gentle lady so, to vow and swear and super praise my parts, when I am sure you both hate me in your hearts. You both are rivals and love Hermia, and now both rivals to mock Helena. A truly exploit, a manly enterprise. All the conjure of tears in a poor maid's eyes with your derision. None of a noble sort would so offend a virgin. And extort a poor soul's patience, all to make you sport.
Helen. You are unkind, Demetrius. Be not so, for you love Hermia. This you know I know. And here, with all goodwill, with all my heart, in Hermia's love, I yield you of my part, and yours of Helena to me bequeath, whom I do love and will do till my death.
Never did mockers waste such idle breath.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia, I will none. If ever I loved her, all that love is gone. My heart to her that is guest wise sojourned, and now to Helena is at home returned, there to remain.
Helena, it is not so.
Disparage not the fate thou dost not know, lest to thy peril thou abidest dear.
Lysander?
Look where thy love comes, yonder is thy dream.
Dark night, from the eye its function takes, the ear more quick of apprehension makes. Wherein it doth impair the seeing sense, it pays the hearing double recompense. Thou art not by mine eye, Lysander, found. My ear, I think, it brought me to thy scent, but why unkindly didst thou leave me so?
Why should you stay, whom love doth press to go?
What love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love! Thou wilt not let him bide. Fair Helena, who more gilds the night than all your fiery orbs and eyes of light. Why seekest thou me? Could this not make thee know the hate I bear thee made me leave thee so?
You speak not as you think. It cannot be.
Lo! Now I perceive that they have conjoined us to read a fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injuries, Hermia, most ungrateful maid. Have you contrived? Have you with these conspired to bait me with this foul derision? Is not all the hours we have shared, the sisters' vows, the counsel we have spent, and you will wed our ancient love asunder by joining with men in scorning your poor friends? 'Tis not friendly, 'tis not maidenly, our sex as well as I will chide you for it, though I alone do feel the injury.
I am amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not. It seems that you scorn me.
Have you not said Lysander, as in scorn, to follow me and praise my eyes and face, and say your other love, Demetrius, who even but now did chide me with his foot, to call me precious, nymph, divine and rare, goddess, celestial. Wherefore speaks he to her whom he hates? And wherefore does Lysander deny your love, so rich within his soul? Except by your setting on, by your consent.
I understand not what you mean by this.
If you have any pity, grace, or manners, you would not make me such an argument. But very well, 'tis partly my own fault, which death or absence shall soon remedy.
Stay, gentle Helena, hear my excuse, my love, my life, my soul for Helena.
Oh, excellent.
Sweet, do not scorn her so.
If she cannot entreat, I can compel.
Thou canst compel no more than she entreats. Thy threats have no more strength than her weak prayers. Helena, I love thee, by my life I do. I swear by which that I will lose for thee, to prove a false that says I love thee not.
I say, I love thee more than thee can do.
If thou say so, withdraw and prove it too.
Quick, come.
Lysander, where to tends all this?
Away, you scoundrel.
No, it would seem to break loose. Take on as you would follow, but yet come not. You are a tame man, go!
Hang off, thou cat, thou bird, vile thing let loose, or I will shake thee from me like a serpent.
Why are you grown so rude? What change is this? Sweet love.
Thy love? Out! Low medicine, hated potion, hence!
See you not jest.
Yes, sooth, and so do you.
Demetrius, I will keep my word with thee.
I would I had your bond, for I perceive a weak bond holds you. I'll not trust your word.
What? Should I strike her, hurt her, kill her dead? Although I hate her, I'll not harm her so.
Hate me? Can you do me no greater harm than hate? Hate me, wherefore am I not Hermia? Are you not Lysander? I am as fair now as I was erewhile, since night you loved me. Yet since night you left me. Oh, why then you left me? Oh, the gods forbid. In earnest, shall I say?
I, by my life, I never did desire to see thee more. Therefore, beyond of hope, of question, of doubt, be certain nothing sure, 'tis no jest, that I do hate thee, and love Helena.
Oh me, you juggler, you canker blossom, you thief of love. What, have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from him?
Fine, in faith, have you no modesty, no maiden shame, no touch of bashfulness? What, will you tear impatient answers from my gentle tongue? Fine, you counterfeit, you puppet, you!
Puppet? Why so? And that way goes the game. Now I perceive that she hath made compare between our statures, and she hath urged her height, and with her personage, her tall personage, her height, forsooth, she hath prevailed with him. And what, are you grown so high in his esteem, because I am so dwarfish and so low? How low am I now, painted maypole? Speak, for I am yet not so low but that my nails can reach into thine eyes.
I pray you, though you harm me, gentlemen, let him not strike me. I was never cursed. I have no gift in all truishness. I am a right maid for my cowardice. Let her not strike me. You may think that because she is something lower than myself, that I can catch her.
Lower, hark again!
Good Hermia, do not be so bitter with me. I evermore did love you, ever did keep your counsels, never wronged you. Save that in love unto Demetrius. I told him of yourself into this wood. He followed you, and for love I followed him. But he has chid me hence and threatened me to strike me, spurn me, nay, to kill me too. And now, so you will let me quiet go. Back to Athens, I will bear my folly back and follow you no further. Let me go. You see how simple and how fond I am.
Hey, get you caught! Who is it that hinders you?
A foolish heart, which I leave here behind.
What, with Lysander?
With Demetrius.
Be not afraid, Helena, she shall not harm thee.
No, sir, she shall not, though you take your
When she is angry, she is keen and true. She was a vixen when she went to school, and though she be but little, she is fierce.
Nothing but low and little. Why will you suffer her to flout me thus? Let me come to her.
Get you gone, you minimus of hindering Marcus may you be! You ankle.
You are too officious in her behalf that scorns your services. Let her alone, speak not of Helena, take not her part. For if thou dost intend never so little show of love to her, thou shalt abide.
Now she holds me not. Now follow, if thou darest, to try who's right. Thine or mine is most in Helena.
Follow, now go with this sheep I jowl.
You temptress! All of this is because of you! Nay, go not back.
I can no longer trust you. I can no longer stay in your first company. Your hands may be quicker than mine for a fray. My legs are longer, though, to run away.
Oh. I am amazed and know not what to say.
This is thy negligence. Still thou mistakest.
Or else committ'st thy knaveries willfully.
Believe me, King of Shadows, I mistook. Did you not tell me that I should know the man by the Athenian garments he had on? And so far blameless proves my enterprise that I've anointed an Athenian's eyes. And right glad I am it did so sort. For this their jangling I esteem a sport.
Then crush this herb into Lysander's eye, whose liquor hath this virtuous property, to take from thence all error with his might, and make his eyeballs roll with wonted sight. when they next wake, all this derision shall seem a dream and fruitless vision. And back to Athens shall the lovers wend, yes, yes, with league whose date till death shall never end. Whilst I in this affair do thee employ, I'll to my queen, and beg her Indian boy. And then I will her charmed eye release from monsters' view, and all things shall be peace.
Up and down, up and down. I will lead them up and down. I am feared in field and town. Goblin, lead them up and down. Here comes one.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now.
Here, villain, drawn and ready, where art thou?
I will be with thee straight.
Follow me then, to plainer ground. Lysander, speak again, thou runaway, thou coward! Art thou fled? Speak! In some bush, where dost thou hide thy head?
What, art thou bragging to the stars, telling the bushes thou lookst for wars and wilt not come? Come, Referee, come, child. I'll whip thee with a rod. He is defiled that draws a sword on thee.
Yea, art thou there?
Follow my voice. We'll try no manhood here.
He falls before me and still dares me on. But when I call where he calls, then he is gone. The villain is much lighter heeled than I. I fall the faster, faster did he fly. That fallen am I in dark and even way. Here will rest me. Come, thou gentle day. And through that but showed the grey right, I'll find Demetrius and remember the spite.
Coward, why comest thou not?
Abide me if thou darest, for well I wot that thou runnest before me, shifting every place, and darest not stand nor look me in the face. Where art thou now?
Here, villain, I am here.
Nay then, thou mockst me, thou shalt buy this dear, if ever I thy face my daylight see. Fate is constraineth me to measure out my length on this cold bed. Thy days approach, look to me visits.
O weary night, O long and tedious night, abate thy hour, shine comforts from the east, that I may back to Athens by daylight, from these that my poor company detest, and sleep, that sometimes shuts up sorrow's eyes, steal me from mine own company.
Yet but three? Well, come one more. Two of both kinds make up four. Ah! Here she comes, cursed and sad. Cupid is a knavish lad, thus to make poor females mad.
Never so weary, never so in woe, bedazzled with dew and torn with briars. I can no further walk, no further crawl. My legs can keep no pace with my desires. Here shall I rest me till the break of day. Heaven shield Lysander, if they mean a friend.
On the ground, sleep sound. I'll apply to your eye, gentle lover, remedy. When thou wakest, thou takest true delight in the sight of thy former lady's eye. Jack shall have Jill, naught shall go ill. The man shall have his mare again, and all will be well.
That brings us to our intermission. Come back in 10 minutes.
Come, sit thee down upon this flowery bed, while I thy amiable cheeks do court, and stick nostrils in thy fair large ears, while I kiss thy smooth large head, my gentle Juno.
Peas Blossom.
Ready?
Scratch my head, Monsieur Peas Blossom. Where's Monsieur Cobweb?
Ready?
Monsieur Cobweb, good monsieur, get your weapons in your hand, and kill me a red-hipped humblebee on top of a thistle. And good monsieur, bring me the honey. Do not fret yourself too much in the endeavor, good monsieur. And, good monsieur, take care the honey bag break not. I would be loath to have you overflown with a honey bag, senor. Where's Monsieur Mustard Seed?
Ready.
Lend me your fist, my good Monsieur Mustard Seed. Leave your courtesy, good monsieur.
What's your will?
Nothing, Monsieur Mustard Seed, but to help cavalry peas blossom to scratch. I must to the barbers, methinks, for I am marvelous hairy about the face. And I am such a tender ass. If my hair do but tickle me, I must scratch.
But wilt thou hear some music, my sweet love?
I have a reasonable good ear in music. Let's have the toms and the bones.
Or what, my love, art thou desirous to eat?
Truly a peck of provender. I could munch your good dry boots. I've had a strong desire lately for some hay. Good hay. Sweet hay? No, fellow.
I have a venturous fairy that shall seek thee with squirrel sword and fetch thee new nuts.
I could do perhaps for some dried peas. Oh, but let none of your people disturb me. I have an exposition of sleep come upon me.
Fears be gone and be always away. Sleep thou, and I will lie thee in my arms. Like the sweet honeysuckle gently entwist the female eyelid, so enrings the barky fingers of the elves. Oh, how I love thee, how I dote on thee.
Welcome, good Robin. Seest thou this sweet sight? Oh, her dotage now I do begin to pity. For, meeting her of late within the wood, seeking sweet favors from this hateful fool, I did upbraid her, and fall out with her. For she, his hairy temples that had rounded with a coronet of fresh and fragrant flowers. When I had, at my pleasure, taunted her, and she in mild terms begged my patience, I then did ask of her changeling child, which straight she gave me, and her fairies sent to bear him to my bower in fairyland. And now I have the boy. I will undo this hateful imperfection of her eyes, and gentle puck. Take this transformed scalp from off the head of this Athenian swain, that, he waking when the others do, may back to Athens again repair. And think no more of this night's accidents, but as the fierce vexation of a dream. But first, I will release the fairy queen. Be as thou wast wont to be, see as thou wast wont to see. Now rise, Titania, wake you, sweet queen.
Oh, my Oberon, what visions have I seen? Methought I was enamored of an ass.
There lies your love.
How came these things to pass? Oh, how my eyes do hold his visage now!
Silence a while. Robin, take off his head. Titania, music call, and strike more dead than common sleep of all these 5 descents.
Music, oh, music, such as charmed sleep.
When I wake with thy own fool's eyes peep.
Now, my queen, take hands with me, and rock the ground whereon these sleepers be. Now thou and I are new in amity, and will tomorrow midnight solemnly dance in Duke Theseus' house triumphantly, and bless it all to fair prosperity. There shall the pairs of faithful lovers be wed, with Theseus in all jollity.
Fairy king, attend and mark, I do hear the morning lark.
Then my queen in silence sat, triply after the night's shade. We the globe can compass soon, swifter than the wandering moon.
Come, my lord, and in our flight, tell me how it came this night, that I sleeping here was found with these mortals on the ground. We will, fair queen, up to the mountain's top, and mark the musical confusion of hounds and echo in conjunction.
I was with Hercules and Cadmus once, when in a wood of Crete they bayed the bear with hounds of Sparta. Never did I hear such gallant chiding, for besides the grove, the sky, the fountain, and every region near seemed one mutual cry. Never did I hear such musical discord, such sweet thunder.
My hounds are bred out of the Spartan kind, with ears that sweep away the morning dew, slow in pursuit, but matched in mouth like bells, each under each. A more tunable cry was never heard, hollered to, nor cheered in horn, in Sparta, in Crete, nor in Thessaly. Judge when you hear it. But soft, what nymphs are these?
My lord, is my daughter here asleep? And this Lysander and oh, and Helena. Oh, Nadar's Helena. Wonder if they're being together.
No doubt they rose up early to observe the rite of May, and upon hearing our intents, came here in grace our solemnities. But speak, Aegeus, is this not the day that Hermia should give answer of her choice?
It is.
Go, bid the huntsmen wake them with their horns. Ah, my lord, please. Good morrow, friends. St. Valentine's is past. Begin these wood birds but a couple now? Pardon, my lord. Oh, I pray you all stand up. I know you two are rival enemies. How comes this gentle conquered in this world, that hatred is so far from jealousy to sleep by hate and fear no enmity?
I am, my lord. I shall reply to you amazingly. Half sleep, half waking. But I cannot truly say how I came here. And as I think for truly when I speak, but now do I bethink me so it is, I came with Hermia hither. Our intention was to be gone from Athens, where we might, without the peril of any law.
Enough, my lord, you have enough.
The law!
The law upon his head. Ouch. Come on. They would have stolen away, they would, Demetrius, thereby to have defeated you and me, you of your wife, me of my consent that she should be your wife, and I don't honestly think, get him! What are you doing?
My lord, fair Helena told me of their stealth. This their purpose hither in this wood, and I in fury hither followed them, fair Helena in fancy following me. But I know not by what power, but by some power it is, that my love for Hermia melted as the snow seems to be now, as but the remembrance of an idol god, which in my childhood I did dote upon. And all the faith, the virtue of my heart, the object and the pleasure of mine eye is only Helena. To her, my lord, was I betrothed ere I saw Hermia. Like in sickness did I loathe this food, but as in health comes to my natural taste, now I do wish it, love it, long for it, and will nevermore be true to it.
Ah, fair lovers, you are fortunately met. Of this discourse we more will hear anon. Aegeus, I will overbear your will. For in the temple by and by with us, these couples shall eternally be joined. And as the morning now is something worn, our purposed hunting shall be set aside. Away with us to Athens, 3 and 3. We shall hold a feast in great solemnity. Come, Hippolyta.
My lord, your law! She's mine!
These things seem small and distinguishable.
Methinks me see with parted eye when everything seems double.
So methinks.
And I have found Demetrius like a jewel. Mine own and not mine own.
Are you sure that we are awake? It seems to me that yet we sleep, we dream. Do not you think the Duke was here and bid us follow him?
Yea, my father.
And Hippolyta.
And he did bid us follow to the temple. Why then, we are awake. Let us follow him, and by the way, let us recount our dream.
When my cue comes, call me, and I will answer. My next is most fair Pyramus. Hi-ho! Peter Quince! Flute the bellows mender! Snout the tinker! Starveling! Oh, God's my life stolen hence and left me asleep. I've had a most rare vision. I've had a dream. Ask the wit of man to say what dream it was. Man is but an ass, if he's to go back to expound upon my dream. Methought I was, there's no man can tell what. Methought I was, and methought I had. Oh, but man is but a patched fool if he's to offer to say what methought I had. The eye of man hath not heard. The ear of man hath not seen. Man's hand is not able to taste, nor his heart to report, nor his tongue to conceive what my dream was. I will write a ballad of this dream. It shall be called Bottom's Dream, because it hath no bottom. And I shall sing it at the latter end of the play before the Duchess and the Duke. Ooh, her adventure. To make it all the more gracious, I shall sing it at her death.
Starveling? Have you come to Bottom's house? Is he come home yet?
He cannot be heard of. Out of doubt, he's transported.
If you come not, the play is marred. It goes not forward, doth it?
You're not a man in all of Athens that is able to portray Pyramus, but he.
No, he hath simply the best wit of any handicraft man in Athens.
He hath a very paramour for a sweet voice.
You must say paragon. A paramour is, God bless us, a thing of naught.
Masters, the Duke hath come from the temple, and there's 2 or 3 more lords and ladies married. If our sport had gone forth, we had all been made men.
Sweet bully Bottom. This hath he lost 6 pence a day during his life. He could not have made 6 pence a day. The Duke had not given him 6 pence a day in playing Pyramus. He would have deserved it. 6 pence a day here, Mr. Or nothing.
Where are these almost courageous day, most happy hour. Masters. I am to discourse wonders. But ask me not what, for if I tell you, I have no true opinion.
Let us hear.
I will tell you. Where does it come?
Let us hear, Bottom.
Come on!
No. All that I will say is that the Duke hath died. Everyone, get your apparel in order. Good ribbons to your pumps, good strings to your beards. For the short and long of it is, our play is preferred. Yeah! Let Thisbe have clean linen, and let not he that plays the lion pare his nails, for they shall hang out as the lion's claws. And good actors, eat no onions or garlic, for we are to utter sweet breath, and they shall say that is indeed a sweet comedy. Now, no more words. Go away! Away!
Strange, my Theseus, what these lovers speak of.
More strange than true. I may never believe these antique fables, nor these fairy toys. And as the imagination bodies forth the form of things unknown, the poet's pen turns them into shapes and gives airy nothings a local habitation and a name. Such tricks hath strong imagination, that if it would but apprehend some joy, if comprehend some bringer of that joy, or in the night imagine some fear, how easy is a bush supposed a bear?
But the events of the night told over, and their minds transfigured so together, witnesses more than fancy's images, and rose to something of great constancy, howsoever strange and admirable.
Oh, here come the lovers, full of joy and mirth. Joy, gentle friends, joy and fresh love accompany your hearts.
More than to us, wait in your royal walks, you bored to your bed.
Come now, what masks, what dances shall we have? How shall we wear away this long age of 3 hours between our after supper and bedtime? Where is our usual manager of mirth? What revels are at hand? What, is there no play to ease the anguish of the torturing hour? Call Aegeus!
Here, mighty Theseus.
Say, what entertainment have you for this evening? What music, what masks? How shall we beguile the lazy time, if not with some delight?
There is a brief how many sports are ranked. Just wait a bit. Make choice of which your highness will want to see first.
The battle with the centaurs, to be sung by an Athenian eunuch to the harp. Oh, well, none of that. The thrice 3 muses mourning for the death of learning, late deceased in beggary. This is some satire, keen and critical, not the sort for a nuptial ceremony. A tedious, brief scene of your Paramus and his love Thisbe's very tragical mirth. Merry and tragical, tedious and brief, what are they that do play it?
Hard-handed men that work here in Athens never have labored in their minds until now, and now have toiled unbreathed memories with that same play against your nuptial.
And we will hear it.
No! What I mean to say, my noble lord, this is not for you. I have heard it over, and it is nothing in the world, unless you can find intent in their sport extremely long and gone with cruel pain to do you service. I simply do not recommend this.
I will hear that play. For never anything can be amiss when simpleness and duty tender it. Go, bring them in, and take your places, ladies.
I love not to see wretchedness or charge, and duty in its service perishing.
Oh, my gentle sweet, you shall see no such thing.
But he says they can do nothing of this kind.
So please, your grace, the prologue is addressed.
Let him approach.
If we offend, it is with goodwill. That we come not to offend, but with goodwill. That is our simple skill, the true beginning of our end. Think not that we come in despite. We do not come as binding to contest you. Our true intent is all for your delight. We are not here that you should by us repent you. The actors are near at hand, and by them you shall know all you need to know.
This fellow doth not stand upon points.
What?
He hath read his prologue like a rough colt. He knows not to stop. A good moral, my lord, it is not enough to speak, but to speak true.
Indeed, he plays the prologue like a child on the recorder. A sound, but not government.
His speech was like a tangled chain, all disordered, and nothing impaired. Who's next?
Oh, gentles, perchance you wonder on our show, but wonder on till truth make all things plain. This man, Pyramus, is, if you would know, this beauteous lady, Thisbe, is certain. This man with loam and rough cast doth present wall for the vile wall that did these two lovers sunder. For, as the story goes, it was through the crack of a wall that the poor lovers were wont to whisper through, at the which let no man wonder. This man, with lanthorn, dog, and bush of thorn, doth present the moonshine. For, as the story goes, the lovers thought no score to meet at Ninus' tomb by the light of the moon. This grisly beast, which lion hight by name, the trusty Thisbe coming, did scare away, or rather, did affright. Thisbe, as she fled, let her mantle fall, which lion with bloody mouth did stain. The sweet youth, Pyramus, came anon, sweet youth and tall, and found his trusty Thisbe's mantle slain, whereat with blade, with bloody, baneful blade, he bravely broached his boiling, bloody breast. Thisbe, tarrying in the mulberry shade, his dagger drew and died. For all the rest, let lion, moonshine, wall, and lovers twain at large discourse while they do here remain.
I wonder if the lion were to speak.
No wonder, my lord. One lion may when many asses do.
In the same interlude, it both befalls that I, one snout by name, presents a wall. And as a wall, I would have you know that in it has a crack, through which the lovers Pyramus and Thisbe do whisper often, very secretly. This loam, this rough this tone doth show. It is the same wall, the truth be so. And and this crack, right and sinister, through which the fearful lovers are to whisper.
The walls.
Oh, grim-looked night! Oh, night! With you so black! Oh, night! Oh, night! Alack! Alack! Hang on. Alack! I fear my Thisbe's promise is forgot. And thou, O wall, O sweet and lovely wall, that standest between her father's ground and mine. O wall, thou sweet and lovely wall, show me thy crack to look through the Thanks, courteous wall. Jove shield thee well for this. But what see I? No Thisbe do I see. Oh, wicked wall through whom I see no bliss. Out! Cursed be thy stones for thus deceiving me.
The wall, methinks, being sensible, should curse again.
Oh, no, in truth, sir, he should not. Deceiving me is Thisbe's cute. She is to enter now and spy me through the wall. You will see, we'll fall path, right as I told you. Yonder she comes.
Oh, wall, often hast thou heard my moans? For parting, my fair Pyramus and me, my cherry lips have often kissed thy stones, with lime and hair intertwined in thee.
Oh, I see a voice. Now will I to the wall to spy if I can hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe!
My love? Thou art my love, I think.
Think what thou wilt. I am thy lover's grace. And like Lamander, I am trusty still.
And I, like Helen, to fates me kill.
Not Shaphalus to Prochorus, I to you. Oh, kiss me through the crack of this fire.
I kiss the wall whole, lips and all.
Wilt thou at Ninny's tomb lead me straight away?
Tide life, tide death, I come without delay.
Thus, I, Wall, my part discharged so. And being done, away this wall doth go.
No remedy, my lord, when walls are so willful to hear without warning.
This is the silliest stuff ever I heard.
The best of this kind are but shadows, and the worst are no worse if imagination amend them.
It must be your imagination, not theirs.
If we imagine them no worse of them they of themselves, then we pass for excellent men. Oh, here comes two noble beasts in, a man and a lion.
You, ladies, you.
whose gentle heart do fear the smallest monstrous mouse that doth creep upon floor, may now perchance both quake and tremble in fear, when lion rough in wildest rage doth roar. But know that I, once dug the joiner, am a lion fell, nor else no lion's dam. For should I come into this place as a lion, 'twere pity on my life.
This lantern, the horned moon, doth present.
Should have worn the horns on his head.
This lantern, the horned moon, doth present. Myself, the man in the moon, do seem to be. Oh, this is the greatest error of them all. The man should be put into the lantern. How else the man in the moon?
Look, he dares not come for the candle, for you see it is already in snow.
I am weary of this moon. What he would change.
Proceed, moon. All I have to say is to tell you that the lantern is the moon, I the man moon, this thorn bush my thorn bush, and this dog my dog.
This is Ninny's tomb. Where is my love?
Rar.
Well worn, lion. Well run, Frisbee.
Well shown, moon. Truly, the moon shines the good grace.
Well moused, lion. And so the lion vanished.
And then came Pyramus.
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank thee, moon, for shining not so bright. For by thy gracious, golden, glittering gleams, I trust to take of truest Thisbe's sight. But stay, oh spite! But mark, poor knight, what terrible sorrow is here. Thy mantle good, stained with blood. Eyes, do you see? How can this be, oh dainty duck? Oh dear. Approach, ye furies fell. Oh fates, come, come, cut thread and thrum, conclude, quail, crush, and cue.
Oh, such passion and the death of a dear friend would go near to make a man look sad.
My heart, but I pity the man.
Oh, wherefore, nature, didst thou lion spell? That lion here hath deflowered, my dear. That is, I'm sorry, was the most beauteous maid in all the land. Come, tears, confound, out, blade, and wound the pap of Pyramus. Aye, that left pap in which the heart doth hop. Thus die I! Thus. Now I am dead! Now I am fled! My soul is in the sky. Tongue, lose thy light. Moon, take thy flight. Now die, 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 die.
With a surgeon he may yet recover and prove an ass.
How chance moonshine is gone before Thisbe finds your lover?
No, she'll find him by starlight. And here she comes, and her passion ends the play.
Methinks she shouldn't use such a long one for this Pyramus. I hope she will be brief.
She hath already spied him with those sweet eyes.
Sleep, my love. tomb must cover thy sweet eyes, these lily lips, this cherry nose, these yellow cowslip cheeks are gone, are gone. Lovers make moan, his eyes are as green as leaves. Oh, sisters three, come to me, with hands as pale as milk. Lay them in gore, since you have shore, with shears, his thread of silk. Tongue, out a word, come, trusty sword. Come, trusty blade, stain my breast with blood. And farewell, friends. Thus this the ends. Adieu, adieu, adieu.
Well, Moonshine and Lion are left to bury the dead.
Aye, and Wall too.
Oh, no, I assure you, the wall is down the part of their two families. Would it please you to hear the epilogue, or see a dance between two of our company?
Oh, no epilogue. I pray you. For your play needs no excuse. Never excuse. For when all the players are dead, there needs none to be blamed. Mary, if he had writ, it had played Pyramus, and hung himself by Thisbe's garter, it would have been a fine tragedy. And it is, truly. And very notably discharged. Let your epilogue alone. The iron tongue of midnight hath told 12. Lovers, to bed. I fear we may outsleep the coming morn as much as we have this night have overwatched. Ah, heavy gate of night. Honest friends, to bed, to bed. A fortnight we hold in solemnity, in nightly revels and new jollity.
Now the hungry lion roars, and the wolf behowls the moon. Now the heavy plowman snores, all with weary tasks fordone. Now the wasted brands do glow, while the screech owl, screeching loud, puts the wretch that lies in woe in remembrance of a shroud. Now it is the time of night when the graves all gaping wide, everyone lets forth its fright, in the churchway paths to glide. Now we fairies that do run by the triple Hecate seem, from the presence of the sun, following shadows like a dream, all are frolic. But not a mouse shall disturb this hallowed house, for I am sent with broom before, to sweep the dust behind the door.
Through the house give gathering light, by the dead drowsy fire. Every elf and fairy sprite hop as light as bird from briar, and this ditty, after me, sing and dance it trippingly.
First rehearse each psalm by rote, to each word a warbling note. Hand in hand in fairy grace, will we sing and bless the place.
Now, until the break of day, Through the house each fairy stray, to the best ride bed will lead, which by us shall blessed be, and the issue there create ever shall be fortunate. So shall all the couples three ever true and loving be, and the blots of nature's hand in their issue shall not stand, never mole, hairlip, nor scar, nor mark prodigious, such as our despised in nativity, shall upon their issue be. With this field dew consecrate, every fairy take his gate, and each several chamber bless through the palace with sweet peace. And the owner of it blessed ever shall in safety rest. Trip away, make no stay, meet me all by break of day.
Oh, if we shadows have offended, well, I think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here while these visions did appear, and this weak and idle theme, no more yielding, but a dream. Oh, gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend, and as I am an honest puck, if we have unearned luck now to scape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long. Else, Puck a liar call. So, good night unto you all. Give me your hands, if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends.